On September 2, 2020, 38-year-old Thomas Alonzo Gatlin III was last seen in Maui County, Hawaii. He was homeless and staying at various locations in the Kahului area. Although Thomas had dropped out of sight before, he always kept in touch with his sister by phone every couple of days. He had told her he wanted to move back to his home state of Texas. But after September 2, 2020, Thomas was never heard from again. More than 4 years later, he remains missing. This is his story. Thomas stood 5 feet 9 inches tall with brown hair and blue eyes, weighing about 170 pounds. He had distinctive tattoos, a large cross on his left upper arm at the shoulder and his initials on his right upper arm. Thomas had struggled with homelessness while living in Maui, but he maintained contact with his family on the mainland. His sister knew his patterns. He would go quiet sometimes, but he always reached out every few days to check in. When he told her he wanted to come home to Texas, she believed him. But something prevented Thomas from making that journey. After September 2, 2020, the phone calls stopped. The check-ins ended. Thomas simply vanished. Thomas had actually been reported missing once before, in March 2019, after relatives on the mainland hadn't heard from him since December 17, 2018. When police checked his last known residence, they found he had moved out in January 2019 to an unknown location. But that time, Thomas surfaced. He was arrested in late March 2019 at a Target store in Kahului for an attempted shoplifting incident. He allegedly pushed a store employee and fled, then fought with officers during his arrest. He demanded a jury trial and appeared in court in April 2019. After that, Thomas continued living in Maui, homeless but in contact with his sister. Then came September 2020, and this time Thomas didn't resurface. Few details are available about the circumstances of his disappearance. The Maui County Police Department continues to investigate. For Thomas's sister, the silence has been deafening. No phone calls, no updates, no sign of her brother for more than 4 years. She knew his struggles, knew his plans to come home to Texas, and now she doesn't know if he's alive or dead. Thomas would be 43 years old today. Somewhere in Hawaii, or perhaps beyond, someone knows what happened to Thomas Gatlin after September 2, 2020. Someone saw him, spoke to him, or knows where he went. Someone holds the key to bringing answers to a sister who just wants to know what happened to her brother. Thomas wanted to go home to Texas. His family wants to bring him home, one way or another. If you have information about Thomas Alonzo Gatlin III's disappearance, contact the Maui County Police Department at 808-244-6400.